What's up, everybody? Phil Bleckman with barben.com, and today we are going to talk a little bit about the fittest presidents who have ever served in office. But before we do that, you have got to smash that subscribe button. Come on now. Also, do your constitutional duty and tap that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on all things CrossFit, powerlifting, weightlifting, strongman, you name it. Barben's got it better than the rest, and you're not going to want to miss out. First up on our list is Theodore Roosevelt, the man's presidents. Served from 1901 to 1909, and it's not hard to understand why Theodore Roosevelt is the first on our list. He was a cattle rancher, he was a police commissioner, he was the Secretary of the Navy, and he was a war hero. While he was president, he earned America's first brown belt in judo. He trained jiu-jitsu to lose weight prior to an election, and he went virtually blind in one eye during a boxing match. Allegedly, in response to one of his army cavalrymen's complaints that they had to ride 25 miles a day on horseback during training, Roosevelt once rode horseback 100 miles from sunrise to sunset at 51 years old. That's pretty damn fit. Next up on our list is the honest one, Abraham Lincoln, who served from 1861 to 1865. He was known for his physical feats of strength by splitting logs. In addition to being a 6'4" giant, he would often get into public wrestling matches in his youth and was almost always victorious. It has also been said that allegedly, he once lifted a 44-gallon barrel of whiskey for a drink. Now that is a president who knows what he wants and is strong enough to get it. There are multiple stories of him picking up and hurling aggressive townsmen through the air. Talk about bouncer potential as well. No wonder he was able to enforce the laws of this country. One bystander allegedly once saw Lincoln throw a guy 12 feet. 12 feet. A human. Third up on our list, we have Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford served from 1974 to 1977. He was actually never elected. He became vice president after Richard Nixon resigned. We all know what happened with Watergate. Nixon is not one of our fittest presidents. Gerald Ford, before becoming a politician, was actually a center and a linebacker who went to 2 undefeated national championship football seasons at the University of Michigan and was actually offered to play pro football with the Packers and the Lions. But he opted out to go to law school instead. Who knew? Up next, we have the father of the Republican Party, it seems, Ronald Reagan, who served from 1981 to 1989. The man came in during the age of aerobics and jogging and wrote an article for Parade magazine during his first term in office in which he called himself a great believer in exercise, not only for reasons of fitness, but also sheer pleasure. The man liked to work out for fun. That's a fit president. He described a love for a good old-fashioned American wood chopping. We're seeing a trend here between presidents and chopping wood. And he also enjoyed horseback riding along with swimming. He actually put on 5 pounds of muscle while he was in the White House. Not an easy feat to do when you have the most stressful job on the planet. He said, quote, "The trick to keeping exercise brief but effective is to increase the weights rather than the repetitions." Words to live by. Next up on our list, we have Herbert Hoover, who served from 1929 to 1933, and Hoover supposedly invented his own sport, which could probably earn a seal of approval from functional fitness athletes. It was called Hoover Ball, very clever, and it involved throwing a weighted medicine ball over a net, a little like volleyball, but a little more oomph, like it's a medicine ball. It's heavier. It's not a volleyball. You need some strength. You need some functional fitness ability to play Hoover Ball, but it was played with his cabinet, so they were nicknamed the Medicine Ball Cabinet. And as an activity that's seriously good for rotational and lateral strength, it's a favorite of the Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker James Harrison. It's a favorite of CrossFit athletes across the planet. And it's the favorite of Herbert Hoover, one of the fittest presidents ever. Next up on our list is George W. Bush, who served from 2001 to 2009. He's one of the remaining living presidents, and he's still one of the fittest. Running was W's choice of workout. He famously competed in the Houston Marathon with a remarkable time of 3 hours, 44 minutes, and 52 seconds at the age of 46. Whew. He told Runner's World that when he wasn't running, he'd be lifting weights or using the elliptical. One of our favorite quotes from that interview is, and I quote, "There's never a question in my mind that I'll exercise. First, it helps me sleep at night. Second, it keeps me disciplined. Running also breaks up my day and allows me to recharge my batteries. Running also enables me to set goals and push myself towards those goals. In essence, it keeps me young. A good run adds a little bounce to my step. I get a certain amount of self-esteem from it. Plus, I just feel and look better." Words from one of the fittest presidents. And the final president on our fittest presidents of all time list is none other than Barack Obama. Now, the Obamas are well known for their physical fitness, and he even made time to work out the day he was elected.
What am I gonna do on day one as president? I'm gonna fix all these problems that I promised my constituents that I would do, and I'm also gonna lift.
Because iron never sleeps. During Obama's time in office, he told Men's Health that he works out 45 minutes a day, 6 days per week, alternating between cardio and weights. He is not a one-trick pony. He is a legitimately fit president. He said to them, quote, "The main reason I do it is just so I can clear my mind and relieve me of stress." I think Obama's probably the fittest president of all time. Granted, he's not in the wood chopping game like the earlier presidents were. But there you have it, our fittest presidents to ever serve in office. I'm Phil Bleckman for barbend.com, and we will catch you next time.